I've just posted a poll about today's topic, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. What's your approach to failure? Do you keep moving forward or let setbacks hold you back? Share your story. We're building something powerful here. Let's dive in. You're going to fail. Not once, not twice, but over and over again. And then one day you're going to win. That's life. Without challenges, life is just existence. Don't just exist, go live. If you're standing still, afraid to act because you fear failure, let me remind you, inaction will cost you more than any failure ever could. Your default setting in life should be, I'm going to do something. Not think about it, not endlessly plan. Just get up, move toward the challenge, and attack it head on. Struggle? Yeah. It sucks. But how you frame it matters. Struggle can be your stepping stone if you let it. If you want freedom in your life, freedom of time, freedom of health, freedom of finances, you need discipline. Discipline is what will push you through the hard moments and prepare you for the next challenge. Every failure prepares you for success. Life isn't about avoiding failure. It's about learning from it, growing through it, and becoming better because of it. Success and failure are two sides of the same coin. For every good day, there will be bad days. For every win, there will be losses. For every great idea, there will be one that flops. The key is balance. Feel your emotions, but don't let them consume you. If you let every setback knock you off course, you'll never stay on the path to your goals. Acknowledge the pain, feel it, and then move forward. Resilience isn't about avoiding the hard stuff. It's about pushing through it. The truth about excuses. Here's a hard truth. Your excuses are your enemy. They may feel comforting in the moment. They give you a reason to not do the work, a reason to stay where you are. But they will rob you of everything you ever wanted. Excuses steal your time, your opportunities, and your potential. If you're blaming your circumstances, your boss, your family, or the weather, you're avoiding the truth. It's on you. Extreme ownership is painful because it forces you to face your shortcomings. But it's also the most empowering thing you'll ever do. When you take responsibility for your failures, you also take control of your future. That's where real change begins. Discipline equals freedom. If you want to change your life, start here. Discipline yourself. If you lack the discipline to exercise and eat right, you'll be a slave to disease. If you lack the discipline to manage your money, you'll be a slave to debt. If you lack the discipline to control your time, you'll end up with no free time. But if you cultivate discipline in your health, your finances, your time, and your relationships, you'll find freedom. The more disciplined you are today, the freer you'll be tomorrow. Discipline isn't a punishment. It's the key to unlocking everything you've ever wanted. Start moving forward. If you're stuck, unsure of where to go, here's your answer. Start walking. Move forward. Even if you don't have a clear direction yet, the act of moving gives you perspective and reveals the next step. Standing still is a slow death. It's waiting for life to pass you by. This applies to your emotions too. As humans, we're often given conflicting messages about feelings. Some say to bottle them up, others say to let them run wild. Neither extreme works. Balance is the key. Feel what you're feeling, but don't let it dictate your actions. Your emotions are valid, but they shouldn't drive the car. You should detach and lead. When you're in the middle of a problem, it's hard to see the solution. That's when you need to detach. Step back, separate yourself from the chaos, and assess the situation calmly. Leaders don't react. They respond. They look at the bigger picture and execute with precision. This skill detachment can change your life. Balance is everything. Extremes are easy. Balance is hard. Turning off all your emotions. Easy. Letting them rule you? Also easy. But finding balance, where you acknowledge your feelings without being controlled by them, that's the challenge. And it's the same in every area of life. Balance in business. Balance in relationships. Balance in your goals. It's harder, but it's the only way to win. Fail forward. Failure is inevitable, but it's never final unless you stop trying. If you give your absolute best effort, even failure becomes a stepping stone. Effort is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Every mistake, every loss, every misstep, it's teaching you something, building you into the person who will eventually win. But you have to keep moving. You have to try, even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard. Take action, no matter what. Action solves everything. Sitting and hoping for things to change doesn't work. Complaining doesn't work. Waiting doesn't work. Action works. Even if you don't know the right action to take, do something. Help someone. Learn a new skill. Take a step, any step toward your goals. The universe rewards those who move. If you're waiting for the perfect moment, stop. There is no perfect moment. The time to act is now. You decide your fate. Your fate isn't handed to you. It's forged by the decisions you make every day. Will you let fear, excuses, and laziness control your life? Or will you take control, take action, and build the life you want? This is your moment. This is your time. Get up, move forward, and go live. Life isn't a straight line and it isn't fair, but it's yours. Don't let fear paralyze you. Don't let failure define you. Don't let excuses steal your future. Move forward. Take action. The champions you admire didn't get there by accident. They failed, and then they failed again. But they kept moving. They kept learning. They kept growing, and so can you. Remember, you're going to fail, and then you're going to win. And when you do, you'll look back at every struggle, every setback, every hard moment, and you'll see they weren't obstacles. They were steps. Steps that brought you to the life you've always dreamed of. Go live it.